Hello, everyone. Welcome back to HR Won't Like This, the show where things that we talk about are too spicy for the office town hall. I'm Daniel,
I'm Amy.
and today we're going to be talking about
Music. Wow, you look like a music teacher, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm Mr. Hiragi.
Honestly, I do not know who that person is.
Mr. Hiragi's classroom, you don't know? Oh, you should watch it.
Okay,
But-
I'll watch it later.
How has music added value, or like how has music incorporated itself into your life? Like, where do you like music?
What a weird question to ask. I mean, yeah, of course. I love my music. You know what? Okay, I'm into certain type of music. I'm into rock. I look like this.
She's a rock girl.
Yeah, but I love rock songs.
Yeah.
My favorite rock band will forever be Avenged Sevenfold.
Oh.
Forever. You know, I had a friend, not a friend, acquaintance. I saw her IG story and she went to Indonesia just to see Avenged Sevenfold. And I was like, why did I do that thing? But then I remembered I have so many responsibilities, so I cannot do that thing. If I was that carefree with no financial
Obligations and restraints.
yeah, financial publication or restraint, I would go there and just watch my Avenged Sevenfold.
Girl, go. I mean,
Maybe late, maybe I don't know. We'll see how.
we'll tune in to find out if Aimee ever goes on a spiritual journey to find Avenged Sevenfold.
And right now, like I also have I don't know whether you can say he is a hip hop. He's a rapper, but Post Malone.
Posty Maloney.
Malone.
Postpone my student loan.
But I love him. I follow his journey since
The beginning.
the beginning when he had that video where he just
Do you have a fan
gyrating.
account?
I did not.
Gyrating?
Dude, there was a video of him. It was one of his first video that he was like singing a song and then he was like wearing a leopard underwear or leopard shorts. He was like, okay.
Interesting developments here down at the studio.
And then now he's making freaking ass country music and I'm trying to like it, but I'm like not vibing it, but I do still listen to some of his songs.
I
still
mean,
now.
just because your artist or your favorite artist is making, or venturing into a genre that you're not really familiar with, doesn't mean like you're not supporting them.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, there's a lot of artists that now in 2025 are changing their music a lot. Taylor Swift is one of them.
And
Paramore is also one of them.
Oh my god! My queen.
Simple
Hailey.
Plan was one of them also.
Simple Plan, I think they're still the same. I
No,
mean,
they changed a bit. They used to be like a rock. They used to be a rock band, and now they're like a pop rock band.
they're like alternative lah, like indie,
Yeah.
like indie punk, pop punk. I would say.
And then there's Lady Gaga doesn't change that much. She's still in a weird sense that I love.
Excuse me, in 3 or 5 years down the line, right? You will start to notice that she's very ahead of her time.
Yeah, she was.
She is very ahead of her time. Queen, Mother Monster.
Mother Monster. Who else has been changing their music a lot?
Halsey has changed quite a lot. I'm not sure if you're familiar with her.
I know Halsey.
I
Yeah.
love Halsey. She was my Tumblr queen. Like everyone
Yeah.
else's Tumblr queen was like Sky
Yeah.
Ferreira. I also listen to Sky Ferreira, but Halsey really like made a lasting impression and image, and like it also helped in a way develop my personality as I was growing up.
She's very quirky. I like her songs.
She's very whenever I look at her, right, she's a chameleon.
Yeah.
She's able to like change like
She's very musically gifted.
yeah, she is.
She can sing any song, any genre.
Have you
and
listened
she's
to her covering Part of Your World?
I haven't.
It was amazing. I'll show you the video later.
Okay, but aside from like talking about international artists, like what about Malay artists? I am gonna out myself here, and now I do not know any Malay artists that much.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. There's a lot of Malay song that I find it a bit cringy. In 90% of the time, I love Yuna. I think Yuna is one of my favorites Malaysian artists because her song is not that cringy. as much as her song also a lot about like love and whatnot, right? But her songs are not that cringy. And if I listen to Malay song, most of them, no, 99% of them are about love. And I feel like you don't have anything other than that.
Because I think that's what the demographic wants. I guess because
It's
it's
either
like,
love or religion. There's nothing in between.
who is singing about Raihan?
Ila, Raihan, Nasheed. There's Nasheed Rock, what?
Huh?
Yeah, there's a rock band that singing Nasheed song. Right.
Who is this?
I don't know. You have to Google it. I'm serious. There's a rock band that sing Nasheed song. I'm not kidding.
So like Sola Lima Watu.
Bro,
What are you talking about?
I'm not. Bro, okay. I'm gonna research this.
Okay, well, she does that, right? I'll just talk briefly about the kind of music that I grew up with.
Okay.
I don't really have a certain like musical genre that I identify myself with. But if I were to put it, it's mostly in the alternative scene. So, but if you look at my Spotify playlist, it's basically a random mixture of things that I feel on that particular day or like on that particular time. That's how I resonate with music. There's this, my current obsession is this one lady called Ethel Kane. She is a musical genius. She's only 27, by the way. She created this one album called Preacher's Daughter. I'm gonna get into like this for a while.
Oh, yeah.
This album called Preacher's Daughter. So it's basically telling her story. It's a made up story. It's a concept album telling her story at growing up in a rural western country that's very conservative as a trans woman. So that album basically tells a story about her family tree and blah 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 blah, the hardship that she went through, and it ends up with her being cannibalized by her lover.
Oh.
It's a very visually detailed album. If any of you are interested, I would highly recommend listening to Preacher's Daughter. She is amazing. But yeah, where's the rock band?
There's an Indonesian band called Kalipada. I don't know. I'm not gonna entertain that much anymore. Play song. Just to digging my grave, my own grave right now. Recently I found out about this band called the Inseparable Sister, the Indisputable Sister,
Who?
the Independent Sister.
What sister? Which sister?
Why not? Allah, they sing they are three sisters. They sing like kind of indie song. I like their Raya song. It's like wait. Let me remember their song. Di pagi hari raya.
No, I don't know.
Na 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 na. Do you know?
Impatient
Sister.
Is this not the one who attended my friend's wedding?
Yes, the one that attends your friend's wedding. I like
okay.
their song. Their song is very cool, very good. A person who is not musically inclined. Their songs are really good. I like the vibe. It gives me like
Hey, nakutkan.
What Malay song that you like?
Me? Oh, I am very the typical like akak-akak, right?
Jiwang song.
Yeah, can never go wrong with Misha Umar. Can never go wrong with Misha Umar. Can never go wrong with.
Give me one Misha Umar song. I don't remember. I'm gonna go back.
Come back.
Don't.
No lah. Okay, yeah, but you asked me to sing one song, right? So like that's the song.
I didn't know it was Misha
It's
Umar
her,
song.
Misha Umar. Then
Gonna
Dayana
get
Faiza.
nightmares tonight.
Cinta lelaki teragung. Oh,
Wow.
that Siti Nurhaliza.
Okay,
so like
Siti Nurhaliza, of course I know Siti Nurhaliza. I love.
If you don't know, you need your Malaysian citizenship revoked lah. Serious.
Wait, I'm gonna burp.
Ew!
Sorry. I'm gonna put that in.
Ew! Disgusting.
Okay, it's just gas. Anywho, of course, who doesn't know Siti Nurhaliza? I know her. Cintaku bukani auto skirts. Okay, I'm not gonna sing. I don't have any voice. I'm a bit sick at the moment, as you can see my sax voice. But
Speaking of music, right? I mean, do you like karaoke?
Of course, who doesn't?
So what's your go-to karaoke song?
My go-to karaoke song would be Aerosmith, the typical tear song.
wanna close my eyes.
Don't wanna fall asleep. Yeah, that is one of my go-to karaoke songs because if I go to karaoke, I want to scream.
Of course,
Of course, and if you go with friends, right, the wajib song that you must sing
yes.
is Sia
Oh, tiga suara beribu sesalan. Yes. That was the mo.
Percaya kamu.
She
Okay.
is apparently very into it. Tak apa, Isnin kita pergi karaoke.
Yeah, this Monday we're gonna go karaoke
We've
with
been-
one of our colleagues.
yeah, who's also like,
Please be a part of us. You
Yeah.
have the most.
you have the most unhinged takes, I believe.
But she's very quiet. But I would love her to
Yeah.
be a part of
Shout out
this.
to Atika.
Shout out Atika from Raup.
Yeah, Raul represent.
Raup represent. Whoop whoop.
But we've talked about, music and, the kind of music that we like, right? So now in 2025, how has your music taste evolved?
I like all types of music. I do enjoy listening to like pop, rock, folk. The only type of song that I find it a bit tad boring would be indie. Okay, stop. Everybody calm down. I think that's gonna be my catchphrase.
I'm biting my tongue.
Okay. I'm gonna talk about my partner a bit. He loves indie songs. He is like his blood and vein. Anywho, whenever we drive anywhere, he will choose his songs, right? I don't know. I just don't get the vibe that much. But there are certain indie songs that I do like.
Okay, here's the thing I want to ask you. When you listen to songs, right? Do you listen to the lyrics or do you listen to like the whole entire?
I listen to the lyrics.
Really?
Yeah,
Do you not pay attention to like how they layer like certain things or like how the guitar
That is
sounds?
after that. Once I listen to the lyrics,
That's the first thing I listen to. Like not the
I
lyrics,
need
but
to
how it makes me
visualize
feel.
the song. That's me. I like to visualize the song. That's why that was the biggest reason I'm gonna bring back to indie, right? Their lyrics are very weird to the point I don't understand like what they're trying to say or to. Certain of the songs are really good and they have good lyrics, but there are some is like randomly saying things. That's just how I feel. You know how like Taylor Swift songs, right? I love Repetition album because it's a story. Each song is a story, right? And then
I think that goes with all of the songs.
and then when she became a bit indie,
With
folklore,
Midnight. Oh, I
Midnight,
love folklore.
I just don't understand where she's going for. But there are certain of her song is really good and the lyrics are really good that I understand. Like, oh, okay, this is the story that you're trying to say. But then that's why I cannot listen to like trash hip hop
Oh yeah.
where they
same.
just like spit whatever.
Like
But that one, I would listen to the beat and if the beat is nice. WAP. That song,
Talk about
as
that
much as
horrendous song.
as much as it's a horrendous song, there's certainly like, okay, I get what you're trying to say.
I don't.
I do.
I'm like, what the hell is this? You know what? Okay lah, to each their own, right? But for me, whenever I listen, that's why I tend to gravitate to indie alternative songs because one thing that I noticed, like how my musical taste has evolved, right? Previously, I liked the sound of violin, so I used to listen to songs with. So because that's the soundtrack of my brain, like that, right? So now I don't know if you know, but there is certain way to play the guitar that makes it sound like it's dreamy. I think Dian would know. Like when it sounds like it's a bit dreamy.
Yeah,
Whenever
I know.
I hear that, I'm like, oh my god, I'm floating.
My father plays the
Yeah,
guitar.
your father plays the guitar.
Again, love you, father. Thank you for playing at my wedding.
Father
Father of the year.
my father where?
Anywho.
Father, can you teach me how to play?
Anywho.
Yeah.
That's true.
I get an out of body experience whenever I listen to music sometimes.
You know what the type of music I love and will make me cry? Okay.
And
That
it's-
will make me feel like my bulu roma, like I get goosebumps, right? There's this type of song where they were like very loud and suddenly stop
And then they continue.
and then they continue very slowly. crescendo up.
What song? Wait.
There's this one song. It's an indie song called Seorang. Seorang. And it does that. It's like loud, stop, and then it goes up, like slowly up. And I was like, ugh, that felt so good.
For me, like a very good like especially with rock or alternative bands, right? A good guitar solo will send me transcending into the astral planet.
Please
like
listen
really.
to Avenged Sevenfold.
I do
guitar
listen.
solo is so good.
I know they're like the blueprint for like shredding on the guitar, right?
They're so good.
So like whenever I hear like a good like guitar, right, I'm like, oh my god. And when it's complemented by a really good bass.
yeah. Okay.
Oh, lampu.
You know that's the reason why I love rock. Because if you listen to a rock song, it has a story. Don't you think so?
Which
Not
rock?
like metal. No. Also, they also have a story. But
Yeah, Croker Banger by Chelsea Green is
yeah, they do.
a nasty story.
Paramore, for instance. You know our favorite song? Last Hope.
Last Hope, that one is like the drums.
Such
to
a
that song.
good song.
Such a good
You
song.
should listen.
Paramore-
Paramore, please come to Malaysia.
Yeah, please. As if they're listening to our podcast.
I know,
right?
right? I'm gonna tag her. I don't care. I
Yeah,
don't
Hayley
freaking
Williams.
care. Hayley Williams.
You have been an integral part into our development as a teenager and also as a young adult. So please
come back
to Malaysia.
again. And plus, please bring your hair color to Malaysia. Please.
Good dayang, yeah.
I want to color my hair red. It's not like you guys can see, but I want to color my hair red.
But yeah, I think music is... I mean, you cannot escape music. It's basically everywhere. Even if it's not something that is, that is meant to be... Like I said, we are surrounded by music everywhere, right?
Yeah.
So even the tapping of your finger or it still creates music.
Yeah, of course.
So...
I grew up with music.
Same.
My family, my dad is not a musician, but he loved guitar. He introduced us to jazz and rock. Bro, he is a #1 fan of Iron Maiden.
Makes sense.
He bought cassettes, CDs, T-shirts of Iron Maiden.
I mean...
He loved Iron Maiden. He even watched their documentary and he was like, they will never come to Malaysia. They fly over. They once, in the documentary, stop Malaysia to fuel and go to Singapore.
Yeah lah.
But I love Iron Maiden.
I don't think the Malaysian government would be like, let's bring Iron Maiden or let's bring Avenged
Skulls.
Sevenfold. Yeah, let's bring...
Hey, they brought Avenged Sevenfold to Malaysia, okay, at one
That was
point.
a long time ago.
It was in Sunway. I remember I got the tickets, I couldn't go.
Why?
Because I was in high school.
And then?
Of course, do you think my
I
parents would
went
go?
to see Paramore. What?
Hey, my parents would kill me.
Oh,
I have nobody. My sister wasn't there at the time.
I went to World Stage at Sunway also.
Wow.
Where I saw EXO!
K-pop. Whoa, K-pop is another topic. It's a big ass topic.
K-pop!
It's a big ass topic. We cannot fit it in.
Yeah, we will need to put it in a different episode.
We can talk about it after this.
K-pop?
Yeah. It's a deep dive.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's for today about music.
So let us know down in the comments what kind of music you guys listening to? What is your relationship with music?
Yeah.
Do you hate it? Do you I know some people who hate music.
Those people doesn't live. They are
Yeah,
demons.
they hate
They
music.
are aliens who's trying to invade the earth and trying to eat us. So yeah, if you guys listen to music, recommend us some of the music that you
or
like.
share your playlist.
Yeah,
down
share
below.
your playlist down below. Again, thank you for watching us on YouTube and listening us on Spotify. I hope to see you guys the next episode. Bye.